What's up, y'all? This Richie Rich. I got special guest tonight for y'all, Mr. OW,
Sir,
aka Mr. Brazil, aka slash Mr. Columbia. Introduce yourself to the people.
what's down, people? This OW hollering at y'all, coming live from Columbia tonight. I've been out here for a few days, having a good time, taking the good with the bad. And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about the bad and a little bit about the good. So y'all just stay tuned. Got a little story to tell.
Okay. Got another guest, Mr. Brian Bourne with the suit on over there. What's going on, Mr. Brian Bourne?
What's going on, man? How's it going?
Everything jiggy, man. You know the ATL. You know how the hot ATL go. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot city. It's hot out here, but I'm ready to get the hell on. Take my ass to Brazil. You know what I mean? Nah, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I'm actually in Texas right now, so I'll be here until June, first week of June. Then I'll be headed out to Colombia this is just a short trip, 7 days. But I'll be you know, going to do a little business and mix a little business with pleasure. You know how to go.
Hey, man. They say you ain't supposed to mix business with pleasure, man. That's what I
Man,
heard.
I do.
Here's an
Well,
I do.
you take care of business and you gonna have a little pleasure on the side. I feel you.
There it is.
Hey, man. I feel you, man. So yeah, man. So uh let's get into the story, man, because we're not gonna be on live too long. I know y'all guys gotta go to work in the morning. What's good? What's good, ATL Kells? What's good, Steven? What's the deal, players? Anything y'all want to talk about, man? Bring it up in the comment section, man. We're gonna chop it up, man. About some airport stuff that's going on, man. Shit to avoid when you're at these airports in foreign countries, man. And as far as traveling and carrying money with you and stuff like that, man, we need to chop it up. And Mr. Ornell Waters, man, can you break down to these people, man? I know you did Dree's show the other day, but I want to enlighten some of my subscribers on the situation because we all travel, we all go with money, well, a little bit of money, and we all have to take either a taxi or Uber um, from the airport to your hotel or your Airbnb. So, can you enlighten us on what happened to you? And I mean, basically, just tell your story, brother.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right, first off, I'm gonna give y'all a little overview. I've been to Colombia. This is probably my fifth trip here now. I fly into Rio Negro Airport, and from there, I'll either catch an Uber or I'll charter someone that I've previously known before. Thanks. That I previously known before to bring me into Medellin or Belen or wherever I'm gonna be staying at. So I'm no stranger to traveling to this area, and I'm no stranger from getting transportation to this area. So 5 trips, 4 trips, good. On the fifth trip, ran into a problem. It is something I should have known better before I did what I did, but hey, we all make mistakes. So I'm gonna share with you my story, and hopefully you won't go down the same road that I did. Okay, when you come into Medellin Airport, you have to go through customs. Customs was I'm usually long this time. So maybe I had to wait maybe 2.5 hours to get through customs. While I was in customs, my the usual driver company that I have, they called me. They stated, "Look, your regular driver won't be able to pick you up today, OW. We're gonna have somebody else outside waiting for you by the name of Felipe. They'll be by Porto Dos, which is just door number 2." So I was like, "All right, no problem." I got the message. I'm looking at it. Felipe, smooth. There's no big deal. So I go through migration. I walk to door number 2. I walk out, and there's always going to be a bunch of people out there. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people who may be either doing private transportation, maybe taxi, maybe charter. It may be from a hotel that you're staying at. They're all out there waiting for you. They'll either have signs in their hands or they'll just know you by face because you're a regular there. So I'm thinking in my head when I walk out there, maybe this person had given them the description who I was. I'm saying? I'm not hard to find or miss. Light bright like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? With light shade, come on, you can't miss me. It's hard to come on, man. We know that's
They want them
OW.
Splash Brothers and shit. I got you.
Yeah. you know. So I walk out and I make eye contact with this guy. And I was like, hey man, how you doing? I said, well, hold on, your name Felipe? Sí, señor, mi nombre Felipe. You did right? I'm like, oh yeah. I said, yeah, okay, yeah. So you the guy. I said, wait, you supposed to meet me here, right? Yes, I'm Felipe. I'm supposed to meet you. That's where I fucked up. I asked him what his name was first. He might have said Diego, Ronaldo, Rodriguez. He might have said any fucking thing. And I'd have been like, no, this is not the person. So he rolled that lie to the end. He was Felipe all the way to that truck that he got me to outside. Kia, the truck he got me to outside. So I proceed to walk up to the truck. Both of the windows are up in the back. Windows are tinted. So as you walk into the back of a vehicle, you can't really see who's in the front if the windows are tinted. So I just proceeded to open the door and get in because, like I said, I've done this 4 or 5 times already. I come to Medellin, Colombia all the time. It's a freaking home away from home. Threw my bag in the truck. I sit down and I look up. Little shut Colombian in the fucking front, dip down in the front, sitting down, smoking a cigarette. I'm like, who is he? Soon as I said, who is he? The door closes behind me. Bam. Okay. He jumps in the front. He's rolling down the fucking highway. And I'm like, man, who is this? Who is this? My Spanish isn't great, but I know enough to get around. Okay. He proceeds to tell me that, this is just my friend. He's riding with me today, something like that. And I was like, well, can I smoke a cigarette in here? He's like, yeah, you can smoke. I'm telling the motherfucker, I reach over here to try and roll the window down. The windows don't go down. I'm like, damn. Down. Some type of why do y'all windows go down and mine don't? Next thing that go in my head, let me see if I can open this fucking door. Try to open the door. Door don't open either. You know what I'm saying? You red bitch, you trapped. What you gonna do? So I immediately go to my phone and I try to call the phone number back to see if his phone will ring. Guess what, fellas? I call that number back and Felipe is at the airport still waiting for me at door number 2. Right then and there, I knew I was in some shit. I said, sir, your name is not Felipe. I need to go back to the airport. No, it's okay. I bring you where you got to go, my friend. He speaks very little English. He know enough English to bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, all right. I'm thinking, all right, what to do? I'm out here on the road. I'm still close to the airport. I say, bring me back. You say, I bring you. I say, well, how much you gonna charge me? That's the first thing I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking 1 or 2 things is gonna happen at this point. Either I know I'm locked in the back of this motherfucker, I'm gonna have to fight my way out, or they're gonna have to whoop my ass and take all my shit. Either way it goes, it's not a good outcome. So I'm trying to see how much is he gonna charge me. So immediately he comes out of his mouth, he tells me, hey man, good price, 75 mil peso, I get you there. And I'm like, okay, 75 mil peso. I got that. I could do that. Normally I pay 70, extra 5 mil peso, no problem. I give him the address. I get back on my phone, I tell Felipe, hey, this is what happened. Somebody says he was you. I'm in the back of his truck. The dude got me locked in here. I don't want no confrontation or no trouble. I'm just gonna pay him to get me back to my Airbnb. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And I say, I know that I wasted you. Normally we have a transactional deal going on. What I'll do to compensate you, you can leave Rio Negro, come to Belen where I'm at. I'll give you 50 mil pesos for your time. He says, no, don't worry about it. Let me talk to the guy in the car. I'm like, no, I'm not letting this motherfucker hold my phone. He throw it out the window. He get frustrated with you. This is the only thing I have to connect me with somebody to get me some help. So I'm not giving him my phone. All right. We're going on down the highway. They asking me questions. You smoke dope? Nope. Smoke weed? Nope. You want chicas? Nope. I don't want shit from you. You done already scammed me one time. Now you're trying to get me again. I don't want nothing. I want you to bring me to my house. Okay, he understood that. So there's a toll bridge that you go over to get into the Medellin area. So at this point, I'm like, take the 75 mil right now, pay the toll, get me where I gotta go. No, senor. You must have misunderstood me. The price now is 175 mil pesos. Okay. I'm thinking about putting him in the half Nelson right now. I said, yeah, I can get this. I can take him. I got him. So I'm sitting behind him. I got the edge. I choke him up. All I need is a good 3 minutes. That motherfucker gonna see that bright light. But his partner over here, he might touch me up 1 or 2. He might daze me up. So at that point, that's when I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go head on and I'm gonna have to let this go. So that's what I did. I let it go. So I ended up talking to the guy, and he ended up charging me 150 mil pesos to make a long story short. So by the time I got back to the house, he dropped me off where I'm at right now. I paid him 175 mil pesos on top of that. Gave him 150.
Hey, you fading out, man. You fading out.
So the story is, ladies and gentlemen, if there anything watching, if you get transportation at an airport and they tell you to come outside, if you get to that vehicle and you see more than one person in there, run.
Hey, you fading out, Ornell. You fading out, bro.
Get back in the airport.
Ornell.
Get close to a police officer. Okay? Run your ass back. It's oh shit.
All right, he was calling me. I don't know what it is.
I think something's going on with his phone.
Hello?
Yeah, we here. Can you hear us? Oh. Yeah, something's going on with his phone.
O'Neal, maybe you could try to back out and come back in. What's going on, fellas in the room? Appreciate everybody jumping in. Hit that like button if you will. But yeah, man. So basically, telling a story.
That's a crazy story, man. Wow, that's crazy, yo.
He's telling a story, man. Like when you show up to these airports, man. What I always do is if I'm taking a taxi, I always get a picture of the taxi. And I have it in my phone, and I give them a picture of me. That way, once I see them, I can identify them. Versus just going with a name, because like you say, a lot of guys are at the airport trying to do hustles, man. Yeah, you coming back in? Go ahead. Hello? Hey, do me a favor. Try to click out the live and then click back in. Maybe it's the connection. But yeah, man. So just be aware, man. Make sure y'all identify the cabbie, man. You're supposed to go with, man. Don't just go with anybody. Yeah, that's me. I mean, because they all out there doing that now. Whether this was a attempted robbery or just a scam, to me it sounded like it was a kind of like a strong arm scam. Like basically, like we got you in the car, we trying to scare you. The windows won't go down. You locked in. I mean, what you think, Brian? You think it was a robbery attempt? You there, Brian?
Yeah, my fault. I was on mute. I don't think it was. I wasn't there, man. I don't think it was a robbery, but I think it's most like what you said. They was just trying to get money. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he was still able to make phone calls. He was still able to talk to people. He was still able to do whatever he had to do. They just wanted that money. Maybe if he didn't give them money, then maybe it would have went another way. I don't know, but I've never been in that situation. And it's hard, and that's why we have these types of conversations. That's why we have YouTubers. That's why we have, you come on here and us guys tell our stories because to help each other out. I would have never thought that, man. I would have never thought that. But me, I move a little different than that, but not because of that reason. It's just because I just move a little different. I have a driver and I know my driver, and he knew his driver, but his normal driver wasn't able to be there. You know what I'm saying? So that's when whenever the plan change, you got to be able to, think outside the box, and like I said, that's why I love these panels and I love that we come on here because I would have never thought that. I probably would have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it's all about. Us coming on here telling our stories. That way, it can avoid someone else from having a situation. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word. You back with us on there?
Yeah, man, I'm back with y'all, man. You know, I got this internet out here in Colombia, man. It just went out on me. I don't know what happened, man. But, yeah, I just caught the end of the story. I think I fell off when I had said, if you walk into a vehicle and you see someone else in that vehicle, that's I don't care if it's a man or a woman, just go back. It's not necessary to have two people in the car and you the only person. Now, if it's like a two or three of y'all, I mean, I would maybe consider it then. But even then, man, you don't know, man. These two guys got guns on y'all. You know, one person got you at gunpoint, the other person, you know, pull your pants off your ass, you know, and just go off in your pockets. It's just not working. Most people, when they have those type of services, they show up. You have one driver. Usually the Airbnbs that I go to in Medellin, they're stepping their game up not to compete with the hotel. So when you actually book these Airbnbs, they will offer you transportation and it will have someone there that represents that Airbnb that will pick you up. They'll know what time you arrive. They'll be there with a car and everything, you know, so you can also do that too. I found 3 Airbnbs that work independently and they have drivers that'll come there and it'll be on a first name basis. You'll know exactly who these people are. You give them your passport number, they sign you in, and it's a flat rate. Usually you'll pay 65 or 70, you know, both ways, which is what it's supposed to be, you know. But they got me for 150. So basically I paid for both trips because usually I pay 150 round trip, but now I just paid 150 going one way. So pretty much that's my story.
So Nell, so
That's
when you got to the spot, what did they do when you actually got to your destination? What happened?
Well, he got out of the front seat of the car. He unleashed me from his cage that he had me locked
So
up
he
in the
already
back
knew
of
what
the
time
truck.
it was.
He knew what time of day it was. He knew I couldn't get out of there. He knew he couldn't unlock the vehicle from the front. He knew that he had to get out and let me out from the back. He knew that. And you know what was the strangest part about the whole deal? After they had offered me drugs and women and everything, he was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I could just talk to you now like a normal person." He pulls out a police shirt and a police hat. I'm not saying he was a police or he wasn't, but it's just fucking sketchy. It's real sketchy for you even have that in your possession. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you was gonna try and bribe me if I'd have said, yeah, you know, if I wanted some drugs or some marijuana, whatever you was trying to offer me illegal. Once I said, yeah, I wanted some, then at that point you were gonna push even harder for more of a bribe. You know what I'm saying? The
That's
whole
crazy.
was just sketchy. So he takes the police hat, he puts it on his head, he wiggles it around for a little while like he's flaunting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, bro, I mean, you don't have to go any further. You got me. You know what I'm saying? These $25 mean that much to you? Please, by all means, take them. Just let me out of your truck. So he gets out of the truck and he lets me out. The other guy on the other side, he tells me, thank you in English. Thank you so much. And I was like, well, fuck you very much. You sure did get me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't spoke a word of English since I've been in this motherfucker. When I'm getting out and you see them 150 mil pesos sitting on the console, now it's thank you very much. And that was the end of that. And he offered me his phone number to take me on a personal tour guide the next day once I got settled in. Talk
Man.
about some big kahunas, bro. But yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, man, so the original driver, did you ride with him before, or that was your first time meeting him? And where did you meet the original driver?
I don't know. Well, on a prior vlog I had done, y'all remember I had said a mistake that I had made in Medellin, missing my flight. Well, prior to that, I ended up stuck here for an additional 5 days. So last time I came to Medellin was last month. You know, I come every month. The last month I was here, I missed my flight. Okay, so I was stuck at the airport, and there was a guy there by the name of Felipe. He was, you know, helping me out, you know, because he actually gave me a charger for my phone and stuff. So that's how I engaged with him. So I met him and he helped me get home. He helped me get some more food in the house. He did a lot of things to help me. So me and him had pretty much made a bond with each other, you know. And while I was here, when I was stuck here and I was staying here those additional 3 or 4 days, he was also my driver for those 3 or 4 days. So we kind of built a rapport with each other. And I never had a problem with him trying to overcharge me or anything like that of that nature. Like everything was, it was good. It was good to go. So when I came back, since I had been riding with him, he brought me back from the airport the first time. He brought me back to the airport the second time. I'm like, okay, guy's pretty trustworthy. He's brought a few ladies to my house back and forth. I'm gonna call him back again this time, and that's when the discrepancy took place. And he had told me that he wasn't gonna be able to make it. He was gonna send his friend.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
all right, okay, no problem. Whoever the friend is or whatever. All right. So that's when I had walked outside, and like I said, I didn't really know who the person. I knew how Felipe looked, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I asked him, "Are you Felipe's friend?" And he was like, "Yes, I'm Felipe. I'm Felipe's friend or whatever the fuck. How you put that to me?" And that's how the confusion took place. And once I was halfway down the road from Rio Negro, and I called the phone number back of Felipe, that's when he told me, "Man, I'm still here. Where are you at?" And I'm like, "Somebody said that they were you." And that's when I knew that I wasn't in the car with the right person. And that's when it was pretty much too late at that time. It was either some fight or flight shit, you know, and I wasn't going to take either one. I wasn't going to fight, and I wasn't going to try and run down the street because I couldn't even get out the fucking truck because he had me locked in. A fucking hamster. Couldn't go nowhere. So that's what happened.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. But yeah, man, so I'm glad you made it up out of that, man. So hopefully, man, everybody can take heed to this, man. So make sure you got a picture of your taxi, man. I know the first time I went to Medellin, airport hooked my driver up, and he actually had a sign when I was there. I think they charged me 75 mil, you know, so it wasn't, you know, too bad. I mean, I guess that's the going rate. But man, I'm glad you made it up out of that. But I'll say this: if you're ever in a situation where you feel like it's some fishy shit going on, and maybe you can do like a Facebook Live, or you can do something where you can get that person video, even if they get your phone, you know, that shit still go out. At least they'll know how they look or something like that. Or maybe I'm watching too many movies, man. What you think, Brian boy?
Yeah, it's always good to snap a picture, or if they, what I'm saying. In this day and age, man, with technology, you can always get that picture out. You know what I'm saying? To somebody, get it to the group, the WhatsApp group, whatever the case may be. Do a quick little video and hit it to the group real quick. And like I said, he was fortunate enough the way he still had his cell phone. He may have been locked in the back like that, but he still had his cell phone, still able to make phone calls. So, but yeah, that's scary, bro. That's scary.
Another thing, when you coming from Rio Negro, once you get up in those mountains, man, your cell phone service is real sketchy, dude. It's real sketchy.
Facts.
It's far in between. It's like you'll hit a spot, and I can say for at least a good quarter mile or so on that stretch, you're not getting any service. All those bars are gone, you know. So if you're thinking about doing Facebook Live, might not be in that particular situation, might not be the best, but to start out, if you're still like close to Rio Negro before you get into those hills, you could probably get a couple of live shots of that person. But if you're in that situation I was, you got up in the mountains, that was it. Because I tried calling out anybody. I was calling all my family members. That shit did not call out. Nothing. All I could do is like leave messages, like make messages, and hopefully they'll send out once I got around a cell phone tower where I'll get connection again. Because the thought did cross my mind, like, shit, if I don't make it out of here, at least I want to have somebody know, well, hey, this is where I was last, and this is what happened to me. But yeah, it just, I wouldn't wish that on anybody, to say the least. Tell you that.
All right, Markel is saying take the yellow cabs, not the white cab. But I know one thing about Colombia on the cabs, they're supposed to have their registration on the back, like across the back seat. So when you jump in the cab, you're supposed to be able to see. It's like a folder they got, and they put it on across the seat. When you get in the back, you're supposed to see that slip, like it'll have their name. And if you get in the cab and they don't have that, I mean, which half of them ain't gonna have it, but just keep that in mind. And also, you want to jump in taxis that's marked on the side. Make sure they got the numbers on the side. I believe they had the numbers on the side. And I mean, maybe if you If you want, man, just take a picture of the tag, send it off to people. Cause I have jumped in cabs over there, man, and man, I jumped in one cab. This guy he was like on coke, like, you want something, homie? I got you. What you want to do? I'm like, nah, nigga. One right, one left. I'm good right here. And then when I got to my spot, he act like he gave me the wrong change back. So I'm like, man, this motherfucker's coked up. He giving me the wrong change. And long story short, I ended up giving him like 3 mil or something like that because he didn't have the proper change. And I'm just like, all right, man, fuck it, man. Go ahead, scam me out of 3 mil, which is $1. I think it's $1.50 or some shit. I was like, man, I don't got time, man. So if you're in a situation where that money can get you out of trouble, shit, man. Hey, I'd rather be goddamn paying $5 or $10 to get out of trouble than goddamn shit, be jammed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you sitting down there at the fucking courthouse trying to explain that shit, like what happened, like why is the truck on the side of the road, all type of stuff, you're supposed to be on vacation, and if $10 or $20 make the difference between you having a good or bad vacation, guess what? Give that money up. Give it up. It's not worth it.
You ever had any problems in Colombia, Brian? What's the deal, man?
Me personally, I've never had any problems, man. Never in Colombia. But I will tell you this. I have a driver, and he's pretty reliable when I'm in Colombia. He drives a BMW. It's super nice. It's clean. He's always there for me when I need him. Also, I did go once, and I missed my last time in Colombia. My flight got delayed because of weather. So when I actually got to the airport, my driver, he lives an hour away from the airport, so we have to plan everything. I wasn't able to plan this time, so on that particular time when I flew into Bogota, I got an Uber. So I got I got an Uber. So when you already know how the Uber situation goes, once you get that tag, you can actually see them when they're getting there. When they're hitting that corner, you tell them what door to meet you, and you get that tag. And I always use the Uber Black, the SUV, the big joint. It's a little more money, but it's not money to us. To me, it's kibbles and bits. So I always use Uber Black XL. So
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I always feel better taking an Uber, which that shit is illegal in Colombia. So you got to jump in the front seat, but at least you got the GPS tracking on that.
yeah.
And at least Uber knows who the person supposedly is that's driving.
Even
So
though it's illegal, all the features still work. So you can still call customer service. You can still put in a complaint. You can still do everything you need to do.
yeah. So I mean,
I will. Wait a minute. I will tell you this. Let me tell you this. I will tell you a situation that happened. The last time I was there, last time I was in Colombia, I was in Bogota. So it was me and one of my homies and one of his homies. I knew the guy, but I didn't really know him very well. But I knew my homie. I've been knowing him for over 2 years. So we all getting an Uber, which I got from my app, and we go to the casino. They want to go to the casino. I don't gamble, but they want to go to the casino play poker. I said, cool, I'll go with you. So we get there, we drive down, we get to the front of the casino, we getting out. I get out on my side, my homie get out. The other guy, he's going to get out. He opens the door and a car is passing by and boom, it almost ripped the whole door off. It tore the other person's their side view mirror. It tore it off and it put a big scrape down the side of their car, and the door was his door. The door of the Uber was bent. So we like, oh snaps. We all standing there. The guy stops and comes over there. So they talking. Him and the Uber driver talking. So we all standing like, what's going on? So they say, look, it's his fault. You shouldn't open the door. So then the guy that I was with, he oh well, he was going too fast. No, bro, you need to always look before you open that door. You know, his excuse was the guy was going too fast. No, the guy had just turned the corner. I mean, it's no way the guy going the way he was talking. The guy was going 100 miles an hour, but that's not the case. So they just sitting there, man, and going back and forth. So this guy he pulls up his phone, goes online and finds a mirror, a side view mirror, and he prices it right there. So then the Uber driver, he illegal, so we can't call the police. You know what I'm saying? Can't call the police. It's under my account. And this other guy's talking about his side view mirror. So I'm like, man, so this guy that I'm with, that I don't know, he's a friend of my homie. He trying to get out of it. Oh man, I ain't got no money. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. No, bro, it's your. And I kept telling him, I said, bro, it's your fault, man. How is it my fault when he was driving fast? I said, dude, you should have looked before you. Well, I didn't see him. I said, dude. I said, just just tell what you got, man. What you got? I don't have no money. I said, you be coming to the casino. I know you got money, man. Come on, bro. Just get each little. And I think it ended up being like about $60, something like that, in American, American dollars. I calculated it out. I said, come on, dog. Just pay them, man. I said, look, you know what? Boom. I paid it. I just paid the money. I said, here, man, take this. So I paid the money. I paid the money out of my pocket because we was really literally just sitting there. And so I gave them the money. We went to the casino, man, and the dude, I'm gonna pay you back. And you know how that go. He never paid me the money back, and he disappeared. I tried to hit him on WhatsApp a couple of times, but he don't ever answer back. So,
so what happened with the Uber driver? He just rode around with a messed up door?
No. It was $60, about $60 to take care of both of them. The Uber driver just wanted just a little something for his compensation, because the Uber driver was he was a cab driver. But you know how they do. He's a cab driver, but he do Uber on the side. So he was saying that the company he worked for, they'll take care of it. He can just tell them anything. If somebody hit me or anything like that. So he don't. So he was just saying that don't worry about it. Give him a couple of dollars. I think I gave him like $10, and he was cool.
Markel was saying earlier, you got cabs that fake. I mean, I guess they fake like the Uber or whatever. I don't know, man. I mean, I never seen that, but they kind of do that here in America. I mean, guys drive Lyft, they drive Uber. I mean,
This guy, he was a cab driver. It was actual. See, like I said, like I told you, whenever I use Uber, I always use the Uber Black, the XL, the highest you can get. So it's always like a Renault Duster. Most 99.9, well, I would say 90% of the time is always a Renault Duster. And those are like nice SUVs in Colombia. So that's what my Uber is 99% of the time. So with a Renault Duster, they also have these private drivers. They drive Renault Dusters too, but they work for the cab company. So the cab company have your regular cab. Then they have like a more exclusive level of cab service. So it's kind of like here, you have a yellow cab, but then if you want to have your own driver, he drive a limousine. He drive a town car. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's just another level. It's like an extra level up. So in Colombia, the level up is a Renault Duster. It's an SUV, and it's nicer than just your regular old dusty beat up cab.
Yeah. So how much? What's the price difference in Colombia? I mean, is it a huge difference in the price, or it ain't much more?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know. Man, people call me crazy or call me wasteful, but when it comes to cabs, I don't even look at the price, man. I just pay it. I mean, I know it ain't gonna cost $100. You know what I'm saying? So I just pay it. I mean, it ended up being maybe like $6, $7 as opposed to maybe I would say $2 or $3. I don't know, but it's not it's not astronomical. It's not. Okay, I put it like this. Let me see, because I was actually just looking on that the other day. It cost me $7. It's almost double. because it cost me $3 to do a trip because we rode in a cab and my homie he paid and it cost about $3. And then I took a Uber and I think it charged me like $6 on the app. So about double, I guess. But I mean, if you got money, if you going on vacation, it's doubling. I mean, the difference between $3 and $6, and you're not doing it maybe like once or twice on your trip, it's not really that big of a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too, man. Like I know we try to budget. Well, some of us try to budget when we travel, but there's certain things, man. When you're traveling, man, you don't want to be cheap on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the place you stay. And I mean, I guess when you riding, with somebody, because I know a lot of people when they go to DR, they instead of taking the taxis from right in the airport, they go further on out and get like a taxi that can't get in on the airport grounds or whatever. And sometimes, man, you better be careful. Because a lot of y'all got these bags and electronics and money and stuff. Don't be cheap on that ride coming up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to make sure you get a reliable driver.
Yeah, that's what I do, man. That's why I always, like I said, I always take it a little step further. It's not that much more money to me. Now if I'm riding 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times a day and it's hit me for an extra $3 each time, yeah, of course. But if it's just one time or two times and it's an extra $3 or $4, I mean that's what $8 that I've spent extra on my whole trip. Okay. I ain't really sweating, especially to have that peace of mind. That's it's kind of like what Ornell said. If it's to have that peace of mind is best. It's kind of like insurance. It's best to have it, not need it, and to need it, not have it. If you getting caught up in a situation, you be like, "Damn, I should have paid that extra $8."
I know they're right.
If I just would have paid that extra $8, I would be high. Trying to be cheap,
Hell yeah. Hey, everybody in the chat room, man, post your state, man, or your country you calling from, man. I want to see where everybody tuning in from, whatever. I know it ain't a whole lot of people, but yeah, and hit the like button if you will, man. And also, man, we want to talk about when you traveling and you meeting these females, man. Y'all guys got to be careful, man, because it's a lot of stuff going on, It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Make sure them girls are of age, man. Make sure y'all checking them IDs and y'all handle y'all business, man. If, you meeting a pro or whatever, man. Make sure you discuss the finances, ahead of time, so you won't be getting yourself in trouble. All right, man. I see Jersey in the building. Jersey, Chris Jones. All right. Oh, Markel, man, you ain't got to rub it in, man. You ain't Medellin, man. Why you got to rub it in, bro? Oh, shit. All right, we got DC. Tampa, how your name Tampa? You in DC? All right, Texas in the house. Dexter, HD chilling. What's good, man? I got that Osmo. I've been so busy. I've been having it for like 2 or 3 days, and only thing I did was take it out the pack, man. I hadn't even turned it on yet, bro. I just been busy like that, man.
How much you pay for that Osmo, man? You could have bought my Osmo, bro. Damn, bro.
Man, I'll talk to you about that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, then you late, man. You don't got the Osmo, the little DJI Action. They got the new joint out now.
Yeah, but Dave did a show on that, man. He did a video on that, and that camera is small, man. I don't think it's handheld. I think you gotta mount it.
Yeah, you gotta mount it. Yeah.
So it's a little different. I got a GoPro. I actually got a GoPro, and I know some of y'all that follow my videos, y'all like, I ain't never seen him use a GoPro. Guess what? I never damn use it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna step my game up. I'm gonna start using my GoPro, and I'm definitely gonna use my Osmo. That's my Osmo, man. Hey, it look like a little vape in your hand, man. So y'all know I'm gonna get that footage out there, Brazil.
Creep cam. Yeah, that's me.
All right, Dave, shout out to Dave, man. Y'all Y'all click on his name right there in the chat. Travel Explore Click. Y'all click on his name, go to his channel. He got a video on the Osmo. He got a video on the new action camera he got coming out. You know, he got videos on credit cards and all that.
Hey
Save your money.
man, I'm gonna give a shout out to Dave, man. I hit up Dave on in the WhatsApp group, man, and asked him some questions about travel points and cars, man. This dude is an expert. He is an expert on that. Go to his channel, man, and subscribe and look at his content, man. Ask questions. He does lives. He does lives, man. He's real good, man. He's real good. He's an expert when it comes to the travel game.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Dave, real cool guy, man. Y'all check his channel out, man. I mean, his channel is way bigger than mine, so y'all check him out. Yeah, Mega Man, I'm still down on my weight, man. I'm down 14. Any one of you brothers want to join in on the challenge, man, to lose weight, man. I'm trying to lose 40 pounds in 90 days. I think we all can stand to lose some weight. You know, even you guys that's small, I think we all can stand to eat better. You know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't weighing a lot of weight, that don't mean your body ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You can
I
be
gotta get on that
small.
challenge too, man. I gotta get on that challenge, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. Like I said, I'm down 14 pounds, man. I hadn't exercised or nothing, but I'm always working on my feet at work. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I've been laying off the bread, laying off the rice, laying off the sweet drinks, the sugars, the sodas, Debbie cakes, all that type of stuff, man. Eating after 7 o'clock. You know, I don't do it, man. Just drinking a whole shit ton of water, man. Look, it's 3 fucking empty water bottles right now. You know, I mean, what I do, man, now is like before I eat, I might drink 1 or 2 of these, man, and then I eat what I'm gonna eat. I eat a lot of salads and a lot of greens, and it's cleaning me out. So, yeah, man, let's challenge ourselves, man. I mean, if you don't join our challenge, do your own challenge, man. You know, but
Yeah, man. I'm headed back to Colombia on June, first week in June, man. I can't be going back looking like Bookman and shit, man. I
looking
gotta
like Bookman.
like Bookman, like Bubble Butt from Good Times and shit, man. I
Yeah.
gotta get this weight off, bro.
Said we don't know your stomach from your waistline, man. You know what I'm saying? You just one shape, like foghorn. You know what I'm saying? It's little chicken legs and your body just go up like a triangle and shit. You know what I'm saying? We all need to lose weight, man. I mean, even when you walk around town, man, you go to malls, you go to everywhere you go, man. I mean, you know, you see Americans we just big as hell, man. We just eating hot wings. We just eating everything, man. And we just so used to it. It's so convenient, man. You know, man. So we gotta cut back, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta
Right.
do better, man. Straight up. But yeah, join the challenge, man. Email me to Seward Dominican Republic at yahoo.com. Y'all email me, man. If you want to do a video, you don't gotta show your face. Just show your weight on the scale. Say, hey, I'm doing the weight challenge. And I got a wager with Taylor Made Dreams right now. And our wager is $100. Now the money goes to an orphanage in Sasua. It's for the kids, man. So that's what we're doing. We donating the money from the challenge. I mean, you can do $5, $2, $3, $20, whatever you want to do. You know, but challenge yourself, make a change, man. You know, I feel better, man. I walk better. You know what I'm saying? I get up in the mirror in the morning and, you know what I'm saying? I just feel better about myself, man. So, you know, if you want to feel better about yourself, man, try to lose a little weight, man. But I ain't going to preach to the choir, you know what I'm saying? But,
That's what it is, man. I know I need to, man. I got to. You feel a whole lot healthier, man. I used to be be in a gym all the time, man, and you know how it is, man. With my job now, I'm more so off in the office, and at my job, there everyone's always. I make a lot of decisions on the job when it comes to merchants and it comes to money. So they have all these representatives come, and they're really trying to wean me in and bring cookies and cakes all kind of stuff like that, trying to entice me to use their products and stuff. So I'm always sitting at my desk eating. They take me out to dinner or lunch. Hey, let's go to lunch. Let's go here. And they always want to go to the places that got all the trash food. I ain't gonna say trash food, but all ribs and stuff like that, man. So I got to stop all that. I just bought a bunch of water yesterday, so I'm getting on this challenge.
Chris Crawford says, get a Body Boss 2.0 and a 9-in-1 push-up board and work at home. Hey, I'm definitely it's a guy on my job, man. He got like some type of stepper he does. He got something where he can do sit-ups. He got a little yoga mat. He got a little rolling ball and stuff. And like every hour he'll do a little. I mean, he's like a gym rat, but at the same time, you're right, man. If you could do little stuff at the house, little workouts in your spare time, definitely for sure, man. Let me see what's Gucci. All right, Richard Red doing. All right, I'm just reading off the comment. All right, okay, so he talking about the keto diet changed his life. He lost 50 pounds. Adrian Perry in less than 6 months, man. That's what's up, bro. If I could lose 50 pounds in 6 months, I feel like, man, I'm accomplished in life. But I guess the harder part gonna be keeping it off too, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part, because these sugars, man, they be calling, bro. All right, doing it. The Alpha Shred Challenge, down 5 pounds and 3 inches. Damn, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, shout out to Andre Spence, man. He got a channel called Love Crossing Borders. Y'all put your link up in the thing, man, so everybody can check it out. So you can find love abroad, fellas. You know what I'm saying? This man is a testimony right here. You can find somebody, you know, abroad. Got a perfect example right here. What you think about love abroad, Brian B?
Man, shout out to Andre, man. Real good dude. I talk to him all the time. I get a lot of advice from him, man. Good dude, good channel, man. Real good channel. I go on there, I learn a lot. I really learn a lot. I actually had a chance. I was blessed to have a chance to fellowship with the brother and the girl when I went to Cali about a month ago. And I'll be back in Cali next month. Not sure if I'll be able a chance to see him, but I will be in Cali next month to take care of some business and have a little fun too. But man, good dude. Go to his channel, man. Check it out. Real good dude. But yeah, love. Yes, of course you can find love over across borders, man. Of course. I have several friends that have found love. Me myself, I found love, but I didn't grab on to it, and they didn't grab on to me. Not yet. So I'm just chilling. I'm having fun, man. I have friends, and I go out of the country and have friends that I can hang out with. But I got a couple of mains, you know what I'm saying. But other than that, I ain't got a whole lot of mains, but I got a couple of mains, you know what I'm saying. But no, man. Yeah, I actually have a buddy of mine right now. He's an American, and he lives in Bogota. And his girlfriend, she's Colombian, and they're getting ready to move up to the coast. So they've been together for a while, and they're real nice couple. So yes, of course you can find it.
Now let me ask you another question, and maybe some of you fellas can answer this question. All right, he found love abroad. Do you think it's a good situation if you bring that love back to USA? Or would that be a mistake? Or maybe it could work. I don't know.
Man, that's a loaded question, man, because it's like a roll of the dice, man. I mean, you know how they say people change. You have people here in the States that marry in the States and they're together for 20 years, and then that 21st year they change on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just and it's no different from someone that you meet overseas. You know what I'm saying? That we all human, and we all are prone to act different sometimes. So Um, you know, I have a friend, the guy who encouraged me to start going to South America the first time ever. Is a homie of mine, JT. He lives in Miami, and he was going to DR all the time, and I always was going to Europe. I used to go to Europe all the time, so I never really thought about South America. And so he said, hey man, go to DR." And so me and him did a few had a few conversations, and he had went over there maybe 7, 8, 9 times and found him a girlfriend, and he married her. And then this is back in 2008. He married her, brought her back to Miami. He has his own business. They got 2 kids, and that was in 2008, and they're still together to this day. I talked to him last week. Everything's going good. She's Dominican. He's an African American man from South Florida. They live right there in Fort Lauderdale. So it could happen. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. But everybody always hear all the horror stories, and you can go online or talk to anybody and hear horror stories. But it can happen. I know somebody that's doing it right now, and on the outside looking in, of course, I'm not in their household. I don't know what's going on, but they're still together and they're still happy. From what I understand, I talked to him the other week, so it can happen. But not needless to say, I mean, just because it happened for one person doesn't mean it can happen for someone else. So you really gotta do your due diligence, get to know somebody, get to know the family, the personality. Just put them to the test, and pray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, man, I want to put this out there to fellas, man. The guys just really looking for love, man. Look, man, this how it go, man. Like, it don't matter how pretty a woman is. It don't matter how fine she is. If that woman if she ain't not willing to work, if she's not willing to help you in time of need, if you feel like you went broke and will she be there? I mean, y'all gotta start picking the right women, man. Don't go just off of looks and she fine as hell, got a fat ass, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, like, I mean, you gotta have a woman with some qualities, man. She can cook for you, clean for you, do stuff for you. A lot of guys got these trophy wives, man, and then they wonder why it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Because you going for all looks. Everybody want a dime piece, but how many actually dime pieces out here that y'all know, even in America or across seas, man? Most of them girls are pampered, they spoiled. They don't want to help you with shit, man. They very unappreciative of everything, man. So choose wisely. Don't just pick off looks. This girl ain't doing shit. She ain't working. She ain't trying to work. She live in the DR, or she live wherever she live at. She can live in America. Now you gotta take care of her family, and this and that. I mean, come on, man. That shit gonna get old quick. So pick these girls wisely, man. Pick the girl that's working at the bank, or the girl that's working somewhere, or the girl that's in school and trying to do something, man. Stop picking the girl that's an Instagram model and she ain't about shit. She ain't gonna do nothing but cost you money. You know what I'm saying? She can't bring shit to the table. She never gonna have no type of business. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no woman like that, whether you abroad or wherever you at. And another thing, and I know I'm preaching, I'm gonna let Drees jump on him. I just see him popped up. But fellas, treat women the fucking same. If she fine as shit or she look like decent 6'7", don't treat that 6 or 7 like you normally treat her, and then you go to this dime and treat her like put on a pedestal and all that. That's how you gonna lose her. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat that dime like she's a fucking 7 too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all to dog these women out, but at the same time, man, stop putting these motherfuckers on the pedestal, man. What you think about that, Drees?
Man,
Drees,
look, you don't put nobody on no pedestal, man. You let them make their way to that. You know, That's what I say. You put them there. That means that's just for them. Let's work for them to do. You know. Can y'all hear me out there pretty well?
Trees over there looking like Max Headroom and stuff.
Tenfold. Talk that shit, Drees. We hear you.
Talk that shit.
Where you at?
Right now,
Yeah.
right now, I'm out in Hialeah, Florida. So, I guess a subdivision out in Miami on the I want to say the northwest side.
Oh, you out there in Hialeah?
Yeah.
How long you been there?
Since about 9 this morning.
Oh, you should have hit the swap shop today, man.
Well, I was mostly with my family, so.
Oh, okay, you got the family down there. Man, tell your family to take you to swap shop.
Nah, I probably do all that next go around. I just wanted to go come and hang with them. I've been saying I come see it for the longest, you know. And I finally made my way out here.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to them.
Right, so I finally made my way out here. I went to Fort Lauderdale, got some other cousins. Went and saw John Wick 3 today, you know. John Wick 3 is off the chain. They make you want to go back and watch 1 and 2 if you don't know what the hell is going on.
At midnight, that's a good ass point, man. If you got a woman, the only thing she can do is give you some pussy and some ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell them women just like they tell us. You know how women say, "Oh, I can get some dick from anywhere." Well, hey, bitch, I can get some pussy anywhere. You know what I'm saying? What else can you do for me, goddamn it? Talk that shit, Drees.
I don't want to talk that shit because seems like I just ran into a whole I just ran into a shitstorm here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like somebody got you upset, dog.
Oh, nah, man. Ain't nobody got me upset, man. You know, hey, this is another thing I want to put out there, man. When y'all value other people's opinion too much, then you giving them power. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking woman come up to you and say, hell no, I ain't fucking with you. You ugly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit. I'll just move on to the next. You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep your numbers up like you're playing baseball. You got to have a high average. You know what I'm saying? Keep swinging that bat. You feel me? Talk that shit, Dree.
Jesus, man. It's something I gotta keep talking shit. I just got here. I gotta get married to talk shit first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we gotta get him mad, Brian. Y'all get him started.
You gotta get him mad first.
No, you ain't gotta get me mad. I'm a little bit on the happy side right now. I just finished meeting with some family I haven't seen in close to like 30 years, 40
Dang.
years.
How many years, Drees?
40. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't been out here since I was like.
You don't look a day over 30, Drees. I thought you was about 30 something. You damn self.
No, you stay out the streets. You know, you don't look old. I know some people that's 25. They look every bit of 47, but they won't be out there in the streets and all of those foolishness. You know, and that's what got them looking all bad and crazy looking and shit.
Damn.
Yo, it seems like everybody's traveling in June and July. It's like them the hottest months. People getting out.
Yeah, it's you know, vacation season for a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people
School
getting
is
out of
out,
school.
the kids out of school, you know.
So a lot of people getting a lot of people getting out of school and shit.
Yeah, so
I'm just making my way to the actual thing and say airport taxi scam. Damn.
Huh?
What's going? Now I'm reading everything. I'm just waking up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up. But now, so B-Dot, how you handle them dimes, man? What you tell them dimes, man?
man, I don't tell them nothing, man. I treat them the same. I treat them all the same. And you know, it's just some it's I guess it's just it comes with experience and it comes with, longevity as well. You know, I've dealt with several beautiful women in my past. So when I see a beautiful woman or a beautiful woman show me some affection or show me some love, I ain't got my nose wide open. I'm like, okay, cool. Hey, let's blase blase. But some guys that's never really happened before. And the same thing happened to me when it never happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? I had my nose wide open because this beautiful woman is interested in little old me.
Yeah.
And here she go, treat me like this, treat me like a king, and I'm eating it up. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to, like I said, now I done had the best of the best. So I'm not. It don't really phase me. You really can't alter my situation or alter my decisions on what happens or what I do based on a woman that's a dime, or a so-called dime. So, but yeah, for the most part, man, I love, of course, I love beautiful women. So if a woman is compatible to me as far as physically, mentally, and socially, I love that. But I do vet women that I deal with. I vet them. So I don't care how good you look. If you don't have anything going for you, then I'm not really too interested. We might go on a date and do a little something, do something extra. But other than that, that's about it. I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel you. All right, NBA agent, maybe Drake can answer this. Sasua or Medellin, which one do you like better as far as women?
Medellin, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they pretty much both ran through, but you know, it's more of a hospitality factor that comes with the people of Medellin. So yeah, I definitely take Medellin. You know, Sasua, they trying to rush it with everything. And besides, you can't really gauge Sasua against Medellin because Sasua is really an amalgamation of everything on the island. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that place versus South America, I gotta go with South America. So my thing is, speaking on another spot in South America, if you really like Sasua, then around the month of November, you would really love a place like Sao Paulo because during in Sao Paulo, that's where you have the Miss Boom Boom contest, and that's where I will be. Hopefully this November.
That's what's up. You definitely gonna be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak it into existence. But
You
I've
know,
been looking at the Columbia tickets for November, man. The cheapest one I seen is $650. That shit's going up.
yeah, I haven't seen no ticket over 5. I wonder. I just wonder where y'all are looking because I haven't seen a ticket over 5, and that's round trip. That's without flying to Miami and then Miami to Medellin. I mean, I've been doing complete full round trips from here to Medellin. I've seen nothing over 500. So my question is, being you in Atlanta, I'm just wondering where you looking at. What websites did you use? I haven't seen
Yeah,
anything over
I
500
look.
either.
I looked on Spirit, the airline I always fly on. And
Oh
shit,
no.
that shit they want on Spirit. The motherfuckers want $500 one way now. And I used to pay about $375 to $450 to get over there. So it's crazy. But then now I think American Airlines got a flight going over there, and the cheapest is $650. So I might still do that trip. I might not. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
But like I said, I haven't personally found a thing over 500. At least a flight that I want to take. You know what I'm saying? But
Travis was man, Spirit is horrible. Hey man, it is horrible, dog. But I get on the plane, I do like this. And I wake up and shit, that motherfucker, boom, that button come on, goddamn, motherfuckers getting up. Hey, I don't even eat snacks on that motherfucker. I don't do none of that. I just be like that. So it ain't too bad for me, player. I mean, I don't look for. It's just on what you like, what you require. I don't require much as far as flying. As long as I got decent leg room, I pick my seats. Hey, I'm good. What about you, Brian boy? What's up, man? How you doing, player?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I fly first class whenever I get a chance. Sometimes it's not available, or sometimes it's just so high that I ain't trying to pay that much money. So, but for the most part, I always I use my points. I use my travel points, and I fly first class, and it's pretty comfortable. I mean, at the end of the day, you're all going to the same place, and like you said, if you're comfortable, then it is what it is. But I just kind of like that. It's just more of a convenience type of situation,
Word.
But it's pretty comfortable. But you can also get the comfort seats as well. On these different airlines, you have like 3 tiers. You have the first class, and you have like the comfort seats, and then you have the economy seats, whatever. But now the airlines are doing something different to where for a cheaper price, but you can't have any carry-ons. And you sit in the back and you board last. So everybody else already have all their bags and everything in. And all you just do is pretty much come in and sit down. But it's a little bit cheaper on the flight. So that's something new I've been seeing here lately that a lot of the airlines is doing. It's a cheaper flight, but you can't have any carry-ons. No carry-ons. So I've noticed that here lately. And but as far as me, when I fly first class, it's just it's easy. You get free check bags, no matter as long as you got less than 3. If you have 2, you're good. Yeah, of course you're gonna pay a little bit more premium, but you gauge your vacation or your trip, then you can budget all that kind of stuff in. That's what I do. I do a lot of budgeting. It might seem like I'm frivolous with some things, but I do a lot of budgeting. So if it fits my budget, I don't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Word. And that's what it comes down to. I mean, at the end of the day, shit, man, if you got the money to fly first class, or you got the money ain't a factor, do what you gotta do, man. I mean, shit, hell, who wouldn't want a Bentley if they can afford it? I mean, if you had the money for a Bentley, would you ride in an Escort? Hell no. So when people say Spirit, I don't like it. Well, shit, put me in American Airlines. Yeah, put me right in the front, goddammit. Shit, I'll take it. Oh, if I'm paying for it, I'm gonna pay for what's comfortable for me. So I
Yeah, it
gotta do
just
what I
and
gotta
like you
do.
said, it just what's comfortable for you. It just everybody's different. Everybody have a different comfort level, and everybody have different finances. So what's extra $100 to one person might not be too much to another person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how you feel about it, Drees?
How I feel about it? You said, well, you don't have fine wine aspirations and have boom phone money. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't heard that in a long
I
time. Boom
mean, I
phone.
get it. You know, you get what you want. You get what you pay for. You know. I'm in there. I can't find a light right now, but anyway, you. I mean, you gonna get things that you want for you. But it's a lot of people who uh will get some things that's beyond what, not saying what they deserve, get things beyond, they say, out of their league. So they may get shit out of their league, and for the next man, it might make it a hard road to hoe because they might be trying to follow suit or trying to keep up with a person, and it may not work for them. So, as they say, to each his own. So, my thing is, I'm gonna make sure that I always get what I like, and not worry about what Richard doing, not worry about what B Dot doing. So that way, I can feel good with the decisions that I make. So like everybody got their own dime or their own thought process to what fine and pretty is. We was in the Mexican restaurant today, and David, my cousin was like, "Man, that thing fine right there." I looked over at it. The chick had a big ass belly, you know, you know, and I was like, "Hey, to each his own." That's what he considers fine. I'm glad I don't consider that fine because I'd probably be laughing at the damn self or realizing that I'm simping like a motherfucker just trying to get me some, trying to get me some attention, calling a bro that ain't fine at all, fine. So at the end of the day, it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But so I don't make any judgments against somebody else's uh thought process to what they think is good for them because it might it might be a chick that's sitting sitting up in sitting somewhere right now with you know with hairline weave back here, fucked up ass belly. She might be the perfect one for me. You don't know. You know, you can't let everything rely on looks. Anyway,
Word. That's right, man. I just talked about that earlier, man. Shoot. Guys be, relying on these looks and shit. Got this trophy wife over here that don't cook, don't clean. I got a homeboy like that, man. Got a younger wife, don't cook, don't clean, don't pay no bills.
right,
And let him tell it, hell, she don't even put out in the bedroom when he want. God damn.
right.
Shit.
Yeah. If you ain't cooking and cleaning, you got to do something. You got to do something. You got to put out there. If you don't, something wrong.
NBA agent said, his girl told him not to go to French Quarter. Your girl don't want you to go to French Quarter because she don't want you to see those driving it like it hot out there. That's why.
Mm,
Yeah,
right. You see a whole bunch of white girls showing their titties for bees.
that's right. He got a sweater. Yeah. So anyhow, man, y'all in the chat room, man. Any subjects y'all want us to cover in a different episode or whatever? Y'all let us know, because we like to know what people want to talk about, and we come up with these topics, but at the same time, man, a lot of the topics we get from different people, different input and everything. So any topic y'all want to hear, just try to put it in chat or whatever. I go back to it and check it out. Edgar
Right.
said he love the DR. Shit, Brian, man, you don't love the DR no more? What's up?
Oh no, man. I haven't been to the DR. I went the last time I was in the DR was Christmas. I was in DR over Christmas, and which was just what 5 months ago. But I haven't been back. I've been to Colombia 4 times since then. But I actually got in touch with a friend of mine today, as a matter of fact, and they was asking me about coming back to DR. So, and a couple of my security guys, one of my security guys hit me up just yesterday, as a matter of fact, and said, "Hey man, what's going on? Where you at?" So, I might hit DR maybe in August or September. I might hit DR.
Well, I was thinking about doing that myself because I'll be getting a lot of hits from people in Santo Domingo. You know, tour guides as well as deaconesses that's looking for Bible study. So, so when I get a chance, once I get back from my next excursion, I plan on going to Santo Domingo. So, if you're looking to do that round, uh, what you say, July, August time?
It'll probably be
Oh,
August, either August or September. I'm thinking. But yeah,
yeah, I'll
most
be
definitely,
looking.
man. Most definitely, yeah. I would. I'll let you know, man. But yeah, I'll let you know. We'll have to plan something. But yeah, I got to just go back. If it's not nothing but just for a week, man, I'm gonna go back. I missed
Oh
the
yeah,
place. DR was the very first place I bought a place that was in 2012 in Boca Chica.
right.
I really was in love with DR, man. I really liked. Not saying I don't love it now, but I really like Colombia a little more. And I have a lot of course, I have business there as well in Colombia, so of course I need to go there more. But I still like DR though. I still like it, and I still have friends there. So I gotta go. I miss my friends,
Right.
Man, gotta love the DR, bro. Gotta love it, even with all the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh
all
yeah, there's a lot of fuckery out there.
that's what's up.
But like I said, it's still love, man. It's still a beautiful place, good people, and it's nice.
All right, these guys want to know which place the U.S. dollar go further in, Colombia or DR. What you thinking, Drake?
You what I think. It goes further in Colombia because you're only getting 2 to 1 as compared to you getting like fucking by mistake you get like 3 to 1 in Colombia. So Colombia wins their hands down. You know what I'm
What you think, B dot, as far as the
Yeah,
price dollar goes?
yeah, my money goes further in Colombia. Me personally, it goes further. Um, it's not too much of a difference, but it's a difference in my with my lifestyle.
Word. I say this, man. Um, I mean, yeah, your money will go further in Colombia, man. I mean, down to the Bible study, down to the food, and you get a steak dinner in some places for $4, $5, man. I mean, cab rides. You get a cab ride from one side of town to the other, less than $7, $8. In DR, man, you go from fucking Sasua to Puerto Plata, man. They want $20, $25, man. Round trip, man. That's $50. I mean, yeah, it's cheaper than America, but still, man, like you don't want to spend that kind of money. I know, like in some spots in maybe Santo Domingo, you got the food that's real cheap out there in DR, stuff like that. But that gringo shit kicks in real quick out there in DR versus Colombia, man. So I don't know, man. You just gotta save your money and go. I think you should go to the country that's best fitted for you, man. Like, you don't go over there because you're gonna save more money. You go where you like, you're gonna save money regardless. So
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, you're gonna save money regardless. Like I said, if you go vacation in Miami as opposed to vacation in Cartagena, Cartagena is a very beautiful place, and it reminds you of Miami, but it's like Miami 70% off. Man, it's a beautiful place.
word, word, word. All right, man. We're gonna end the show in a minute. Trees look like you're tired over there. I know you got a long day tomorrow. And fellas, yeah, Brazil. I see somebody in the chat say something about Brazil. It's still on, man. I leave towards the end of the month. You know, so I'll be out there hitting y'all with videos and shit. I'm probably gonna do a lot of lives while I'm out there, but I'm not gonna be editing videos and shit while I'm out there. So I'll do that when I get back. But yeah, I'm gonna do some lives with but I'm gonna try to enjoy the time. I'm not gonna do videos there. But when I get back, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Trying to get Brian Bourne on the trip, man. Brian Bourne, man, pull a string out the hat, man. Pull a rabbit out the hat, man.
When you going to Brazil?
On the 27th, man. Tell him you got the flu, man. You're gonna be out for a week, man.
May 27th?
Yeah, man.
No, I can't do it, player.
I leave in June. Come June 1st.
No, I'm out the first week of June to Colombia.
Oh, you can do an in-country trip, man. Brazil in the same it's in the same South America, man. Continent, man.
There you go.
It's an intercontinental trip, man.
I got some business to take care of in Colombia, man.
Yes, okay, I understand that, my bro. Take care.
No, I got a little business and I got a little pleasure to take care of over there, man. So I got to go check up on something, man.
That's what's up.
A couple of my mains been running rampant out there, man. I got to go check up on them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got to round the mains up like horses and shit.
They're running amok. They've been running amok out there, man. I gotta go reel them back in. You know what I'm saying?
Word. All right, well, we're gonna end the show, man. Any last words, Mr. Drees, man? You want to tell the people what's going on with Drees, man? Tell them what's happening.
Well, y'all can look forward to Drees and Copacabana to start pretty soon. Possibly maybe Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna get into town and rest for a couple of days. You know, sit back and relax, take in the sights. Like I said, I might not do so much editing myself, but do a lot of that when I get home. But you can look forward to me going live in Copacabana. Possibly start with a live while I'll be in Fortaleza on Tuesday. So while I'm thinking about it, after the show, y'all go over to my homegirl's channel, Fortaleza in English. You know, check out our shows, give her a couple of likes. If you feel like you're feeling our content, give her a couple subscriptions. But the name of the channel is Fortaleza in English. I apologize for coming in later on the show, but I was with my family when I was doing my thing. I was enjoying myself with them for the whole time. Went to the movies, saw some movies that I wouldn't expect to be watching with a whole bunch of Christian people, but had a nice time anyway. You know, but once again, look forward to Drees in Copacabana, a possible live morning show coming from Copacabana on possibly Thursday. You know, shout out to Brian Bourne, shout out to Richie Rich, shout out to everybody in the chat room. That's all I got to say for tonight. Now I'll be looking forward to be live and on time next week.
Word. What's good, B-Dot?
Nah, man, just big up to everybody out there, man. Y'all be safe in your travels. One thing about it, man, when you go out and you travel, plan your travel, budget for your travel, but have a good time. You know, have a good time. That's the main thing. And, you know, a mentor always told me the beauty is in the setup. So set yourself up for success. You know, do your research. Say, okay, well, I'm going on vacation. I'm taking 5 Gs or I'm taking 3 Gs or 1 G or whatever the case may be. And, you know, and search for what you want to do, the excursions you want to do, and take a little something extra. Make sure you have a nice little insurance policy and make sure you have a nice little cushion. just in case, some just in case money, and go have a good time. You know, go have a good time. That's what I do, man. I go have a good time. I do my budgeting before I go. And while I'm on my vacation, yes, of course, I got my third eye on my finances, but for the most part, I just let it go. I know I'm good, so I'm having fun. So that's what it's all about, man. Y'all be safe in your travels and hit us up. You know, you got the WhatsApp group, so we're always there. That's all I got.
Word. Yeah. Number one thing is, go out, travel, have fun, but get back home safely, man. You know what I'm saying? You always get money back. You can't get time back, and you can't get your life back, man. So, yeah, most definitely, man. And fellas, if you hadn't hit the like button, hit the like button if you like the show. I noticed a lot of people watch, but some of you guys don't subscribe. I don't know why, but hit the subscribe button, man. Go over to Dre's channel, Dre Hart channel on YouTube. Subscribe, man. Help Dre get to 1,000 subscribers, man. You know, because we all want our channels to grow, man. You know, definitely, so we can do bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? You know, right now we don't make money off YouTube. I hadn't been monetized yet, or whatever. Dre has, so we just trying to get to that next level. You know, think about doing the Brian Bourne series, man. You know, Brian Bourne. I tried to convince him to get a YouTube, man. What's good with that, Brian?
Man, I got a YouTube. I just don't have nothing on it, man. I'm gonna put some on there. I promise, man. What y'all want to talk about? What you want? I don't know what I want my channel to be labeled as, man. Let me see. I don't know. I guess it's travel and finance and business.
Be
Maybe.
different, man. Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, do
Yeah.
it like black
Travel.
folk do it, man. You know they got their business and they call it entertainment at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I like to travel. So I'm sure I'll talk about that. I like to invest. I do business and finances. And I like to spend money too. I like to kind of splurge on myself every once in a while on some of the finer things. So yeah, it might be something to talk about as well. You know, not really trying to brag or boast, but just, you know, show you what's out there, the opportunities that are out there whenever you do business and you level up, you know.
Word. Well, all right, man. Appreciate y'all, fellas, man. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video. If you're watching the replay, man, just watch it on your way to work, man. You know it's gonna be it's 87 minutes long now. I don't expect people to, hey, some people do watch. You know what I'm saying? So,
It takes some folks 87 minutes to get to work out there in California on the West Coast, man.
in Atlanta too, goddamn. I know a lot of times I watch people live on the way to work where I listen. You know what I'm saying? It's better than listening to that radio station. You know,
Yeah.
gossiping all day, talking
You ain't gonna learn
about
and listen to the radio. You might learn some listen on one of these lives, man. I know some people learn tonight.
word. Peace out,
No, I
bro.
did.
Peace out, man.
All right, peace out.